I woke up January the 1st, 1982, and this was the first #1 song in the nation.
Now to a man who gave up a job as a car mechanic to sing for a living. And having notched up 23 top 10 hits and 5 #1s, Gene Watson has never looked back.
Still recall the morning that I met you, standing out in front of Wilson's Five and Dine, staring through the window at the jewelry, hungry for the things you couldn't buy. Just like a fool, I thought that I could please you. I saw you had an eye for things to shine. I paid $7 sawmill for a grain, just to satisfy your 14-carat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver, with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered, just to satisfy your 14-carat mind. The cabin that I built in West Virginia was not enough to keep you satisfied. 'Cause a man that's got a sawmill occupation can't afford to feed a rich girl's appetite. I wonder if you're still with Willie Nelson. Sometimes I wonder if he's still alive. Oh, Willie, he gave up his wife and children just to satisfy your 14-carat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver, with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered, just to satisfy your 14-carat mind. Just to satisfy your 14-carat mind.
It's always fun in spite of everything that's happened, you know. Beautiful people, they're what makes it work, you know. And
You've played Ireland before, I take it, haven't you?
oh, we love it over here, yeah.
Why? What's the attraction of Ireland?
Well, the fans. I mean, you know, they're what keeps what we do alive, and I think there's more demand for what we do, you know, over here more now than probably in the United States, because we're a traditional country. We do it's like some people call the old style, but we'd rather call it traditional country music, and we've got a wealth of fans over here, and we're thankful for that. We really enjoy coming back.
Do you notice the difference in audiences?
Well, you know, an audience can just get so good, and this is one of the best audiences over here, and they make us feel at home. They really do. They treat us just wonderful, and they really make us want to come back and work, you know, more and more and more, and we always look forward to the next time.
So the rain hasn't put you off then at all?
It's great, you know. I mean, it's not great when you have to go on dressed like I am, you know, and everything, and your luggage lost and the instruments lost and all that. But these guys of mine are such pros, you know, and they just jump on anything and play. And the musicians around the festival here were so gracious as to let them play their instruments. And every man up there, you know, was playing somebody else's instrument except for Clinton's fiddle. But this guy right here, he can play anything, make it sound good, and just sing so good. And it's such a pleasure to have him, you know, working with us.
How often would you play with Gene Clinton?
As long as you'll have me.
As long as you have, yeah.
After love in the hot afternoon. Now the Bourbon Street lady sleeps like a baby in the shadow. She was new to me, full of mystery, but now I know that she's the park this morning and we sat without talking. Then we came back here in the heat of the day, tired of walking.
That fiddle, as Gene was saying, like it's almost become part of your body now. It's like another arm or another leg to you.
Well, I appreciate that. It's all I know how to do, really, to be honest with you.
What age were you when you first took up the fiddle?
4. It was bad, you know. But I worked at it every day, and I'm just glad to have an opportunity to play it when I can, especially with somebody like Gene.
It was your father was your greatest influence, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he
And you and he played together.
Yeah, not enough, of course, you know how that goes, but his daddy was a fiddler, and his daddy goes back 5 generations, and I don't know what I'd do without it, to be honest with you.
So it was fully expectant of you that you two would take up the fiddle.
Well, it's the only way to survive where I come from, it's about, you know.
That she's just a squirrel and I'm just a guy in the room. For love in the hot afternoon. Oh, love and hot
Why do
afternoon.
people
Thank you.
the world over love country music?
It's true. It's true. It's life. Yeah, you know, there's so many songs that people can relate to. I mean, that you can take a song and tell their life story, tell a life happening, something happened to them, good, bad, or indifferent. You know, and if you can stand up there and sing a song and tell a person's life story, you got their attention.
I'd be out on the highway on my way to the job. At bedtime, I'd still say a prayer to God. In a perfect world, it never rains on Saturdays. In a perfect world, I wouldn't hate the holidays. I'd sleep like a baby and still have one down the hall. You'd still be my girl in a perfect world. In a perfect world, we'd still have our problems, but we'd never give up until we saw done. And when you got mad at me, you wouldn't walk away. And goodbye's a word I'd never hear you say. In a perfect world, it never rains on Saturday.
Clinton, what would you have been doing had you not taken up the fiddle at age 4 or whatever it was?
I'd probably be in jail. Because my dad, what he done other than play the fiddle, he was a bootlegger, you know. And
Really?
On both sides of the family, so that's why I don't drink. But I did learn how to do that if I ever need it, but I hope I'll never need to go back and do it, you know.